top, but Kiyashima answers back with a double spray with his AUG. The round has been laid to rest. Cloud9, 11-3.
Oh dear.
This is going to have to be one hell of a comeback, Jason.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see when we switch sides. At the moment, though, this defense from Cloud9, they're doing a very good job of getting aggressive together, of peeking together, of flashing for each other. This has been the Cloud9 lineup. This is the way they played when they impressed people at E-League. Not the way they played at the start of Challenger Series. That was a little bit head-scratching.
The trajectory of the Challenger stage for Cloud9 reminds me a bit of G2.
Yeah, it was
Awful
very
start.
similar. It was just like, what the hell are they doing? Into, okay, they look better in their qualifying games. Can they keep it up? Oh,
The timing.
that's frustrating.
At least gets the smoke out and couldn't pull away.
That's awkward as well. He ran into the wall. That's a great shot to hit. And now he's got Flusha to back him up. Smoke in place. Bomb is down. A gap in that smoke as well. Almost connects the shot anyways.
MIBR at least did try and turn up the pace, but it's too little too late. Cloud9 have built up way too much confidence and automatic. His close range AWPing is sensational.
It is a thing of beauty. So is Flusha, 18-7 for him, leading the way for this Cloud9 defense. They've got a 12-3 lead over MIBR. We'll see if the Brazilians can turn it all around in the second half.
On my own, when you spill that rum and coke on my t-shirt, yeah, your eyes made it difficult to get my baby. And the next thing I knew, we were so ready to give in, skin to skin on that baseline. Ooh, you give me that high pitch feel, baby. We shared a cigarette by East Versailles. The way you looked at me, couldn't say goodbye. And whatever you did to make it stop, 'cause baby, you make me feel something. And the next thing I knew, we were so ready to give in, skin to skin on that baseline. Ooh, you give me that high pitch feel, baby. We shared a cigarette by East Versailles. The way you looked at me, couldn't say goodbye. And whatever you did to make it stop, 'cause baby, you make me feel something.
And we're back. A 3-12 half for MIBR. They are a 9-round deficit. Another comeback perhaps in the books for the Brazilians. Also, welcome to the main stream to all of our B-stream viewers, as the initial 4 matches from that stream have concluded a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah, we had some close ones. We had some nail-biters. This has been anything but close, though. But if anything's taught us about the classic Made in Brazil / SK lineup, comebacks, they happen pretty often.
Yeah, they do a good job. This will be interesting to see if they can make this one work early on in this lineup's, I guess, revival. They got a long way to go. Got to start with this pistol round. Zelsis, Rush, and Keo going to make their way up mid very fast. Zelsis eats a teammate's flashbang. It's all right, though. No one is here. And already the smoke's landing before they're in the corner. They're already in CT spawn. Fallen knows it might be a possibility. He's looking for the information, but Cloud9's not slowing down. They're going to wrap through library. They want to hit this A bomb site. And actually, all of MIBR has rotated towards lane. They're out in the open. They're not in cover. Stunning shot from Zelsis. Flusha needs to clear this corner. They know he's here. This is a dominant round from Cloud9.
Any hope of a comeback had to start right here, right now. And Fallen and Fur have already been put against the wall. Fallen's had his kneecaps blown out down to 15 health. And this round's pretty much done already. May as well just save the little that you have.
It's a simple adjustment in that strategy from Cloud9, but it causes so many issues for MIBR because MIBR had the right play to make if that was actually a B split. And everything they saw looked like a split towards the B bomb site until they finally saw one of the Cloud9 players. And because they wrapped through library, just being in lane, they're out of position. There's no cover, there's no way to get into safety, and there's no way to react as a unit to what's coming at you.
That was a really cool play to actually send Zelsis out through Arch, around the back of library, completely catch them unaware. As you say, they were caught in no man's land around Arch and Quad. And this is where things went from bad to worse. Rush, headshotting both Taco and coldzera. Cloud9, 10-round lead. MIBR on the brink of quite an embarrassing defeat. I mean, it's not necessarily losing to Cloud9's one thing, but this hard?
Yeah. You know, it happens sometimes. Important to say as well, one thing we saw at the previous major, and one thing that a lot of people have kind of estimated is a real possibility, is these teams coming in with legend status might struggle a little bit early on in their first few games back, as the qualifying teams from Challenger stage have been able to play a little bit more and kind of play their way into this tournament. Important to note as well, I don't believe MIBR has played any officials this year. They didn't attend any of the early 2019 events. Only been practicing. So literally this is MIBR's first official game since Portugal last year, and that was obviously a completely different lineup.
Well, they're going to have to warm themselves into this game quickly if they are to stand tall and deliver a comeback. First, been Molotov down, may very well peak after that one. There's a flash into peak, nothing really gained in the process. Cloud9 already backing away. Automatic eats a flashbang, but Fallen eats AK-47 rounds. And with his death, B-site is that much weaker. It all rests on Phelps. He does have an MP9, but he's all alone, and no one's close.
Yeah, no one's rotated over. I don't know if Flush is causing a distraction. He's going to see two. That's going to be the go signal for Cloud9. Zelsis leading the way, and the MAC-10 wins that battle. Into the bomb site we go, and MIBR, they have one kit on Fur. Just very little utility, and they're just going to give this up. They know they need these weapons for the next round. So, 14-3 will be the scoreline. Cloud9, it's Flusha, 18-8, Zelsis, 15-8, Rush with 14, Automatic 13, and Kiyoshima with 11. We still have the same situation as in that first half, Vince. Keo is the least frags on Cloud9 at 11. The most frags on MIBR is coldzera with 10.
And it's the same state of affairs when you look at ADR. Automatic, about 70 ADR. Highest is coldzera on 67.5.
Yeah, that's not a winning recipe, is it?
Or at least in the last round, that's actually, the discrepancies increased since this last round was played. That's how dominant this has been. I mean, sometimes you'll get sort of 13 threes. There's been a bunch of clutches, bunch of back and forths. This has been as dominant as the scoreline suggests it has.
Yeah, there's no sugarcoating this one. This is a complete and utter dismantling of MIBR by Cloud9. Though, I mean, the super nice thing for Cloud9 is you don't have to play a whole lot of this T side. If you just close this out quickly, 16-3, you don't have to do any kind of grinding. You don't ever have to play. I mean, they've never had money issues. There were a couple rounds that were close to being reset, but Nothing too crazy. Here we go. Round 18. MIBR hoping to show a little bit of fight. Phelps and Coldzera playing on each side of mid, one in lane, one on ramp side. Taco on the balcony.
Nice little juicy bonus as well for Cloud9. You don't have to show as much of your hand. Teams trying to demo you after this. If you don't see that many rounds, it's kind of hard to base it off anything.
Yeah.
That being said, Cloud9 not going to show any mercy to MIBR. They continue to press forward. Coldzera, though, is going to claim the first kill of the round. It's the only UMP in play, and he's been tagged down to 4.
You imagine he'd swap that over?
Yeah, I think so.
Taco in the pit with him. Maybe allow Taco to be the bait. Coldzera with the UMP and only 4 HP, just ready to pounce on it. Out in the open, that's Phelps. That's not ideal. Overextends on ramp side. There is a player, Kiyoshima, pressuring towards that B bomb site. Bomb is actually down in ult mid, so Cloud9 has to be careful. 40 seconds left is plenty of time, but Zelsis is the only one near the bomb. He's going to pick it up. 30 seconds now as he has that in his hands, and he's just going to run back to the B bomb site. Kyo announces the location of 1 as Rush closes in.
Kyo does get smacked in the head for his troubles. 20 seconds now. Cloud9 looking to acquire the B site. 3 make it 4 kills. In about a second sees Cloud9 with 12 match points.
Oh dear. Well, MIBR at least has an op-out. That's going to be in the hands of Coldzera. 1 AUG on Phelps. But Cloud9 just have so many rounds to play with. They can win in so many different ways. Their win conditions at this point in the game have just skyrocketed. Oh, don't take it out on the chicken.
I thought Coldzera was picking up the AWP based off his spawn. He had a very good spawn for mid, but he just seemed to decide against it. Heavy presence on Banana, but no one's there for Cloud9. These grenades, not going to get any return on their investment. Meanwhile, Cloud9 again aggressive. This is something we simply did not see from MIBR. These flashbangs on point. Coldzera will be able to hold the line for 1. Misses his second shot. Still, the player in pit is smoked out. Can't help him out. And that means that Coldzera gets overran. Kiyoshima opens his account with 2 more frags. And Taco's been moved out of position. He's been one of the shining lights for MIBR on pieces in this map. But is he able to go any better? Fallen's going to help him out with a kill. Still so much time left for Cloud9. They're actually going to dart away the bomb. Automatic says, screw this noise, I'm off to the other side.
The bomb was actually left in ult mid again. Now, Zelsis knows there's 1 in pit. He can keep him there. Fallen, I imagine when this plant goes down, they're going to realize it's not A pretty quickly. Fallen's coming through the smoke with the M4. Zelsis not looking, trusting the smoke to his detriment. Automatic, though. Surely they will never expect this. And MIBR have split up. This is very uncharacteristic of this Brazilian core, of the Brazilian style of CS. And Taco, there's not much of a hope. No kit. There is a Molotov on Automatic as well. He can play this to perfection. Taco's going to be looking towards CT spawn. Tap of the bomb, not defusing. Automatic going to get an easy one. Double tap. Taco's down. And MIBR, they came out flat. 16-3 victory for Cloud9. Dominant from start to finish. Flusha ends with 18. Automatic up at 16. There's not really a whole lot you can hang your hat on if you're MIBR there. That was rough. And Cloud9 is all smiles. Much better start than the challenger stage. And we're going to head over to Stunna and the boys in the desk.
That's right, Cloud9 finding success here in a vicious fashion. MIBR being the lesser, and unfortunately that does drop them down to an 0-1 to start off their Legends run here at the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice Major. And my goodness, guys, dominance I think is one word that comes to mind, but that was not much of a showing there from MIBR.
No, yeah, first and foremost, I want to give credit to Cloud9.
Yes.
Their players played fantastic. Everyone over 14 frags this game, so hats off to them. They looked way better than the challenger stage, but dear God, MIBR looked awful. The mid-game decisions by them were just terrible time and time again. They looked so lost on their T side. They were just running around the map. Time would run out. They would go up arch side, mid-B splitting with 20 seconds left, running through spawn. It's just not going to work.
I'm really curious to whatever that was Cloud9 just playing super, super well and forcing MIBR to look that bad, or if that was MIBR's real level. Obviously, this was the first time we saw this lineup play together again, so not the best start. But as you said, Cloud9, the individuals in that team, they were outskilling, outperforming everyone from MIBR. But you expect more, right? You expect to have a plan B or a plan C and at least could get a few more rounds here and there. Overall, I gotta say, I'm really, really disappointed in MIBR. I think they would have done much better.
Now, the disappointment doesn't just stop there, but in fact, we could start talking about what was in fact impressive. I mean, a player like Zelsis coming in here under the conditions that he has come in here into the server, this guy's certainly proving his worth.
Yeah, there was a couple really big economy rounds in that first half, actually, where he made big plays in like 2v2s, getting a kill at A and then rotating all the way back around to B, playing sandbag and catching Cold Zero and Banana. Like, those are really impressive plays to make in the mid and late rounds, and you would think MIBR would be making those plays with the experienced players, but here's Zelsis is stepping it up.
And that's exactly what we talked about. We figured, the fact that they would be back to speaking Portuguese, their native language, it would be the old MIBR that would rotate around, play off each other, and play that late game as they tried to. It just didn't work out at all. It didn't seem like they had a clear idea or a clear vision of what they wanted to do with that communication.
I mean, that 16-3 speaks for itself, and I think a lot of the woes for MIBR would have to be on their T side. You guys have alluded to some of the mid-round things that could have went wrong there. But really, you can't really pin this one on any one player in particular.
No, you can't. I mean, they were just getting timed out on rounds, going up Arch side without really much of a goal. There wasn't much structure, it looked like, when you watched them. Even on the second half, on the force buy, Fer clears bracket with a pop flash, and obviously he's communicating to his teammates, bracket clear, watch out B. What else would you communicate there?
Right.
And then you see Fallen just push through a smoke to B and die. And it's just like, why? Is there any communication?
Is there any rhyme to the reason? Is there any method?